Hello, everyone. This is Damon Udacek, and we are now live, it looks like. So I'm getting to the last two speakers. All week we've been doing, well, actually, we started this last Friday, but we've been doing who's the next mystery speaker. And we've had this little chart here with all the question marks on everyone's pictures and everything. And so far, we've revealed 8 of our mystery speakers. So today is the last day where we're going to reveal our speakers. And so let me just go ahead and reveal again, or let me go ahead and share with you again every one of our speakers for the Choose Success Summit. We've got Angie Cole, Kent Temple, Thomas Walters, Dave Jenks, Amber Vilhauer, Mike Michalowicz, Gina Waterfield, and then Damon Udacek will be speaking at the Choose Success Summit. And one of the things that I mentioned yesterday is that I was, what do you call it? I heard a beep there, so I got a little bit distracted. Yesterday, that I was a little bit, I know who the last 2 speakers are, and you could say, well, Damon, you've already known the whole time who the last speakers are. Just give me a second here. I've got to get our special hat here, magic hat. One of the things that's interesting about a hat like this is that if you put water in this, it would not hold the water. It would drip right through. Fun fact. All right. So in any event, yesterday I mentioned that I already know who the last 2 speakers are, and we'll see if I'm just as excited. I don't know. We'll see. But then I realized after I got off yesterday that I don't know who number 9 is, and I don't know who number 10 is. Now, once I pick number 9, then I will know who number 10 is. But that's okay. We've got some exciting, great last 2 speakers. So I'm going to grab my envelope here where my last 2 yellow sticky notes are, and then we can find who our last 2 speakers are. Number 9 and then number 10. Well, let me just say 1 and 2. So let me just swirl these around, swirl these around. You're going to hear the swirl song as I swirl these around. All right. And I guess by chance, this one fell out. So this is going to be number 9. And let's get back in focus. Come on, camera. All right, good. There we go. We're back in focus. And we have got none other than Mr. Joe Dowdy. Let me show you this right here. Joe, oh, there we go. Joe Dowdy. All right, so let me tell you about Joe Dowdy. While we're doing this, I've got Joe Dowdy here. So Joe Dowdy is a partner with Kilpatrick, Townsend, and Stockton. They used to be named Kilpatrick, Stockton, but that changed. So now they're Kilpatrick, Townsend. And Joe has done some amazing work in negotiations. And he'll be talking about how to negotiate like a high-powered attorney. Now, I told Joe that was going to be the topic of the speech. Is like, well, I don't know if I'm a high-powered attorney. So here's the one thing that when you are working with an attorney, this is not who you want. You don't want the baby shark. You want something more like this. Those of you who've watched Pixar films, that's Bruce. One of the funniest things about Bruce is he looks menacing, scary, and all this other stuff. I will tell you, Joe doesn't look menacing to me. Let's see who looks more menacing. Bruce or Joe? Who's more menacing? Bruce or Joe? Well, Joe is not menacing. Joe's an amazing negotiator, and I've talked with him many times. And one of the things as I've gotten to know him, he told me about all these negotiations that he's been a part of, where he's been able to represent his clients and come up with some astounding results, where he was able to get settlements reduced from multi-million dollars down to a couple $10,000-$20,000 or something like that. Now, he will tell you that all results are individual and that you can't expect future presentation and all that. But he has had some amazing success with negotiations. And one of the things that happened with Joe is someone's like, Joe, that's amazing. How did you do that? And he's like, well, I don't know. And he's like, you know, so got curious. And as you know, in order to be attorney, you got to be very skilled at getting learning and all that. And so he went and investigated what he did to become successful at negotiations. And he's come up with this 12-step process. And when he was telling me, it's like, this is amazing, because, you know, a lot of times we think that when people become very good at things, hey, they're naturally gifted. No, what you're going to learn from Joe about negotiation is there is a skill of preparation that comes with becoming a master negotiator. And he's become so well sought after that he actually teaches other attorneys how to become better negotiators. And you would think ordinarily that an attorney should, that's part of their job description, right? They're there to negotiate for you. And so I can't think of anyone better who's got a track record of extremely amazing skills with negotiation. And one fun fact here, Joe is from Eastern North Carolina, grew up on a farm. Now, he was not always a good negotiator. He told me that he tried to negotiate with the pig, and the pig always won. But in any event, so Joe is our next presenter. He's going to be presenting on how to negotiate like a high-powered attorney. All right, so now we're going to put Joe up on the wall of success. And you can see up here, I got my sign here, wall of success, and it's a little bit unbalanced. We've got 5 over here and 3 over here. So we're going to add Joe to kind of get the teeter-totter from unbalancing. So give me 1 second. And I will tell you one thing with I've got a different color for the sticky for the wall of success. I went with my pink sticker there. So there might be some of you out there who love pink. I will tell you there's all sorts of pinks. You've got fuchsia, you've got light pink, you've got red pink. My favorite pink is the singer. I mean, what an amazing woman, Pink. And I would love to have her speak at the Choose Success Summit, but she won't be there. But anyway, side note. All right, so that was our Joe. Joe is going to be talking about how to negotiate like a high-powered attorney, which leaves us to the last one person. And I'm going to go through the existing ritual of we've got our one person here in here, and I'm still going to give this person his ritual of getting his name. I just gave it away. See, that's what happens. You know, I gave it away that it's a he, not a she. But hey, what are you going to do? Hey, this is the last one, guys. I know. Don't cry. It'll be okay. Here's what you can do is you can get your free pass to the Choose Success Summit, and then you'll be able to see all these amazing Wall of Success people talk. All right, so here we go. Next time I might use something that's not so flexible. All right, so we're gonna swiggle this around and everything. Swiggle, 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 which I don't think is a real word, but swiggle, swiggle, swiggle. All right, so our last speaker. All right, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Any guesses? Do we have anyone? See, no one's on right now, so that's fine. But do we have any guesses who this the 10th member of our Choose Success Wall, our Wall of Success, will be for the Choose Success Summit? It is none other than. See, I looked at it this time to make sure that it was right side up. Wayne Salmans. Wayne Salmans. Let me tell you about this guy. No one is better at looking happy with a nice little kerchief thing there. And if you saw the full picture, he's just like, yes, I'm just ready to go. And he gets fired up about talking with people and sharing with people and all that. And he started his real estate. I don't know if he started it, but he built a very successful real estate business up in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, I believe it was. And if you can be successful selling real estate homes to polar bears, I mean, come on, polar bears. They weren't penguins because penguins don't live in Alaska. That's South America, not South America, it's the Antarctic. So Wayne became such a good guy or a real estate agent at selling homes to polar bears. And he used to do this thing. Like everyone who starts out in real estate, they make calls. And so what he did is he would call expired listings, and he would just call and call and call, and he just kept doing it over and 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 over again. Are you bored yet? Are you bored yet? Hey, that's what happens when you want success. You've got to do boring things. And in any event, so there Wayne was, and I think he may have even sold a home to a grizzly bear, but I'm not sure. Maybe when Wayne is on, he can talk to us and tell us about the grizzly bear, whether or not that's true. That'll be maybe one of the first questions we ask. So in any event, Wayne is going on our wall of success. And if you have not gotten to meet Wayne, I mean, what an amazing individual. He went on from. All right, let's see if we. I sure hope that we get Wayne in there. Okay, let's see. Wayne does fit in our camera thing. So Wayne was very, very successful. Was traveling all over the place, sharing with people about how successful he was and what to do with success. And then he went through this period of where a lot of things just fell apart on him. And it was just super challenging for him. And what he did is he had to figure out how to get back up. And he came up with, he wrote this book. All right. And this book, The Art of Getting Back Up. And one of the first things he talked about is when you have challenging times, you've got to stop, drop, and pick a tool. You've got to find that. And let me tell you how respected Wayne Salmans is. Look who wrote the foreword, Mr. Dave Jenks himself. I think did I tell you about this guy, Dave Jenks? Mr. Yoda. So Wayne Salmans gained Dave's respect, which once you get to meet Wayne, you'll see why he's such a positive force. And Dave Jenks wrote the foreword to The Art of Getting Back Up. And the reason why this is on a paper and instead of me not showing the book is because I just ordered the book on Amazon. And he realized that you got to be your own hero. And that became his core message. And as a result, he's built up this huge community where he coaches real estate agents, mortgage bankers, and even people like me who are neither real estate agents or business, not agents, but mortgage bankers. But even me, who's got my background in the financial world, have chosen to, because he's got such solid information. And so the art of getting back up is super important, because one of the challenges Wayne ran into is he could not find any resource out there to help people when they go through challenging problems. And as long as you have breath coming out of your mouth, you're going to have challenging problems. And we all need to have tools and all that. So Wayne is going to be talking about the 7 steps to building a database. Outside of you as a hero in your business, there's probably nothing more important in growing your business than building a database. And building a database is just not about collecting names. Building a database is about building the relationships with the people that you come in contact with. And this will become the biggest source and the least expensive source of business for you. When you have a vibrant database that you are nurturing and building, boy, there's nothing stopping you. And Wayne has got some, I can't wait for you to hear what he has to tell you about how to build a database. It is just life-changing stuff for you to grow your business. And the great thing about building a database is if you do it correctly, you're going to get referral business, which your close ratio goes through the roof, 70, 80%, with minimal cost. So I can't wait for you guys to get to hear Mr. Wayne Salmans talk to us about building your database. So with that, The other thing I'd like to talk to you about really quick here, and this I wanted to talk to about this when we introduced Gina. Have you ever seen these guys here? These are trolls, right? What is a troll? A troll is that thing inside you that talks about, hey, you're worthless. What you're doing is not good enough. All right. So that's part of what we're going to get with Gina. She's going to help us with this stuff on how to get these trolls out. And that's not typically part of her speech. I just brought this up because, hey, who doesn't love a troll? Except for a troll that is giving you a nightmare, right? We used to have these trolls that we put on the top of a pencil. Pencils are these things that usually they're made out of wood, and it's got graphite in the middle of it, and usually it has a little eraser. Now, eraser is something that when you take and you can erase or get rid of or delete, I guess would be the new term, delete the graphite. So you used to put these little trolls on the tops, and you pull their hair up, and then you'd go like this, and then her hair would go all frizzy like that. So in any event, I'm excited for y'all to get to see all these wonderful speakers at the Choose Success Summit, and go get your ticket right now. Have a great one.